Prince Harry and Meghan took a police-escorted convoy consisting of 7 SUVs to attend the World Mental Health Day Festival in New York City today. And with the festival just a block away from their hotel, it sparked debate as to whether or not the couple's eco-conscious status is just a facade, OK? It's the first time the couple have been seen together since their alleged car chase back in May. So there we go. Joining me now is the former Royal Correspondent for The Sun. It's Charlie Ray. Good stuff. Yeah, look, I mean, one could be forgiven, I think, for thinking that maybe the climate emergency isn't that much of an emergency for Harry and Meghan, given the old SUV treatment that they've got.
It's an utter farce, Patrick, an absolute farce. I mean, this is a 7-car convoy who had to travel 200 feet to the event that they were attending. It is absolutely ridiculous. And they were under escort as well with the NYPD. And we all know what happened in May when they were claiming that there was an almost catastrophic car accident, chase, whatever else, which turned out not to be a catastrophic car accident chase. So clearly they were taking no chances. But yeah, you're absolutely right. We keep on hearing from these two, keep on preaching to us, normal people about the planet, the climate and everything else. And yet they take 7 cars, to this event. And in contrast, we've got the Prince of Wales and the Princess of Wales turning up at a similar event in Birmingham. And guess what? They didn't need a 7-car convoy. In my opinion, they're much more important than the Harry and Meghan.
I suppose they will say, look, in America, loads of people have got guns. We are a high-profile target. Maybe the police took this out of our hands. And that's why we had to travel in 7 armoured SUVs to 200 feet down the road. Maybe that's what they'd say.
Yeah. Don't apply for the job as their PR, Patrick, because it's not going to work.
You feel a bit forced, yeah.
7 cars. I would give them 3 vehicles with
right.
under NYPD, but not 7. There is no way, no justification for 7 vehicles.
No, it's I can see it being a bit like, one of those things out of Ocean's 11 or Ocean's 12 where they've got to try and figure out which one Harry and Meghan are in by how low the suspension is on it. I mean, there's the private jet side of things as well. There's just the fact that they turn up to some of these events. Do you think that it is just out and out hypocrisy, or is it good that they're at least raising awareness of causes? I mean, hey, look, I am now in a roundabout way talking about the fact that, it was a mental health event that they were at, and maybe some people now will be more inclined to get their mental health looked at as a result.
Sure. Well, no. And you're absolutely right. The fact that they were attending a mental health event is important, as was the Prince and Princess of Wales here in the UK, because it's an important issue. And, I've read the stuff, and apart from the 7-car convoy, there is some good stuff in both sets of the royals dealing and talking with people who are suffering from mental health. So from that point of view, yes, it is important that they turn up to these events, and it's important that it's on an agenda somewhere and we have people talking about it, because it is very, very important. But what's not that important is these 2 clowns from Montecito telling us what to do about flying and not travelling in jets and everything else, when they have private jets and they're using. I mean, honestly, Patrick, I just still can't get over the fact.
I think there should be a limit, right? So a limit on if your carbon footprint is above a certain level, you should lose the right to ever lecture anyone about the environment. And I dare say that Harry and Meghan's carbon footprint is akin to that of, a rather small nation at times. And, mine certainly isn't. I don't know about yours, and the vast majority of other people are certainly not. They could also afford to pay for a load of the upgrades in people's houses that everyone likes to bang on about, don't they? Whereas the vast majority of the people who will be affected by them cannot. I don't know about you, Charlie. I can't just drop an extra 15, 20 grand on a new electric car. I don't really want to have to get a heat pump instead of a boiler. Again, I wouldn't have the cash just lying around for that. I dare say the vast majority of other people don't as well. And I don't think I should be lectured to, but I've never been on a private jet. I'm happy to never go on a private jet in my life.
It's
Go on.
very nice, Patrick. I can assure you, it's very nice and very luxurious.
Yeah, the minibar's great. Anyway, Charlie, we'll have to leave it there, my good man. Thank you very much. Great to have you on.
Yeah.
Charles Ray there, former Royal Correspondent at The Sun. Right, OK. So, look, what do you make of that? Do you think it's all just a little bit of a facade with Harry and Meghan when they claim to care about the environment and then you see them wandering around there in 7 big cars?